Hello friends, welcome to my channel Small Big Things. I'm Dr. Wag and today's topic we are going to discuss is motivation. Yes, motivation. It's an important part of our life. Without motivation we can't do anything, and the life of anybody will be in vain without motivation. Motivation is defined as the act of inspiring a person, or you can say employee, to do or not to do, means to work or not to work, to attain the predetermined goals by the organization. It is the state of inspiring a person to do the things in a much better way than the previous. Motivation directs the acts and behaviors to the person to act with a full effort to achieve the goal set by the organization. Or you can say to do things with a full effort to get better results than before. Motivation is a psychological concept. The motivation has to come from within each individual. It has two driving factors, that is fundamental, which includes food, shelter and clothes, and the another one is self-respect. It includes respect from others, self-esteem, ego satisfaction, opportunities to achieve more. Self-development and self-actualization are the more conscious motivators. These are important decisive factor as a motivator than any other external influence. Motivation affects the individual as a whole and not in part. To a great extent, a person's basic needs decide what he will try to do to get more better things or more better results in a given time from the things available. All these needs are interrelated because the individual is organized as a whole. The next characteristic of motivation is that it is an unending process. As we know, man is a social animal and he has infinite desires. So, he works. These desires and wants induce him to do the things to get more things. If one basic need is adequately satisfied for a person, then it is no longer works as a motivator and does not determine his current situation or behavior. At the same times, the other desires or wants keep on emerging. These other needs induce the person to work to get the things. So, the importance of motivation is to keep active and not let it to be dwindle. The fourth characteristic of motivation is non-fulfillment of basic needs makes the man sick. If any person gets failed in trying to get his basic needs, then he becomes sick. He is no more longer motivated, and this frustration drives him to be on seeker's side. This state makes the person to be no more motivated, and hence he cannot work or act, or his behavior is not in the direction of getting more better results, or even he has lost his interest in what he is doing. The next characteristics is the goals are motivators. Goals and motives are inseparable. The man works to achieve his goals. Once the goal assigned to a person or an employee, if it is achieved in given time, in given situation, then there is a loss of interest of a person to work. So the management should know in time what next goal is to be given to that employee to push him forward and get more better results or more goals for the achievement of the organization. Motivation is a complex phenomenon. As the motivation is a feeling which comes from inner side, it cannot be observed directly. It is a dynamic in nature. And so, it further adds to complexity. Motivation is different from inspiration or manipulation or satisfaction. Motivation refers to drives or wants to achieve more in view of attainment of a goal. But the satisfaction is a feeling where if you do one thing in the way you want, so you are satisfied at that level. Satisfaction is a state which is achieved as per your mind, but the goal which the organization sets for employee should be attained as per the need of the organization, and for that reason the motivation is a very important part. In contrast, inspiration is bringing out the change in the thinking pattern of a person. So, with inspiration, you can actually motivate your employee to do the things in a more better way. In other hand, the manipulation is the thing where you get your work done through your employees in a predetermined way, the way you want. And the last and not the least is motivation as the self-concept as a unifying force. Unifying force means the drive to activate him or her for him or herself. The outline of person's self-image is very well checked here. That is in his early childhood, and thereafter it does not ordinarily change. The two things the individual always try to do is to act like a person he thinks he is and to get what he thinks he can. So, motivation plays a great role in the success of a person, that means any employee, and thereby helps to achieve success for any organization. So, motivating a person or an employee is an important part or important step of a HR development part of any organization. This was all about motivation in short. In next video, we are going to see the theories and more additional things what we or organization can do to motivate our employees. So friends, like my video and put your comments and your queries if any. Subscribe my channel Small Big Thing for regular updates. Bye bye.